Hi everyone, welcome to this special Christmas Day yoga practice. My name is Laura and I'm so grateful for you to be here and for me to share this special day with you amongst the busyness and the excitement of the holiday season. Today's practice is designed to help you reconnect, pause, take a moment just to be present, to be here, and to just feel yourself with a sense of love, warmth and gratitude. So we're going to jump straight into things today. We're going to come into a comfortable seated position just at the back of the mat. So coming into your seat, cross the legs or sit yourself up on a block. Just make yourself comfortable. Let your hands gently rest onto your knees. Grow tall through your spine, and when you feel ready to, just allow your eyes to close. A moment just for you. You've carved out this time, so just start here by thanking yourself for that. Knowing that this time you've carved out is just for you. You have nowhere else to be, nothing else to do or see, apart from be here in your body with your breath. So start there today. Start by, without changing anything, just noticing your natural breath. How the body continuously, without any effort or without any force or even thought, just breathes for you. And as you start to witness your breath, start to just feel the busyness from the external world start to fade into the background. Knowing you can pick it back up once you leave, but for now, just simply be here observing yourself in a physical sense. Let's start here to add a little bit of depth to the breath. So as you're breathing in, start to send the breath into the belly, the chest, all the way to the top of the breath. And as you exhale, start to reverse that, allowing the chest to fall, the belly to fall, until there's no breath left in the body. Again, breathing in through the nose, into the belly, the chest, all the way to the top. And gently exhaling until there's no breath left in the body. Just continue for a few rounds just like this, deep belly breaths. Allowing each exhale to release any unnecessary gripping or tension. Allowing each exhale to just bring yourself further into this space. And as you continue to just develop this breath, we'll add in a little bit of physical movement just to start to release any tension. So starting with some half neck rolls, let's just drop the right ear over to the right shoulder. And then gently draw the chin down to the chest. And then the left ear to the left shoulder. And then just continue like that, moving from side to side in your own time, in your own rhythm. Maybe holding parts that feel particularly tight or just lingering in any tension. Beautiful, and then eventually let's make our way back to a neutral position, head on top of the shoulders, bringing your hands together into prayer position, dropping the chin to the chest and just letting presence be your intention for today. Let's together here seal the lips, take a deep breath in and a sigh to release. Opening your eyes, lifting the gaze. Let's take an inhale, start to raise your prayer up to the sky. Exhale, drop your right hands to the right and just a simple side bend over here, finding a stretch through that left side body. Beautiful. Again, let's inhale, extend both arms up. And then exhale, left hand down, side bend to the left, hips to the right. Beautiful. Inhale, extend both arms all the way up. And then exhale, just circle your hands behind you, interlacing your fingers, making a fist, start to pull the fists up and back as you draw the chest forwards, maybe lifting the gaze. Holding here, just opening the shoulders for a big breath in. And a big breath out. Lovely. Start to release the interlace of the hands. Let's come forwards now onto hands and knees, tabletop position, however you need to get there. Hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. As you breathe in, let's drop the belly, lift the chin, find a simple cow. And then exhale, round your spine, chin to chest into your cat. Again, breathe in, drop your belly, lift the chest. Exhale to round the spine, try to really press the floor away. One more time, breathe in, drop the belly, lift the chest. Breathe out as you round the spine, chin to chest. Lovely, let's bring the spine back to neutral. Separate the hands slightly wider, maybe towards the edges of the mat. And then walk your hands forwards towards the corners of the mat. Start to draw your chest towards the floor into this Anahata Asana, melting heart puppy pose. Just feeling that deep opening across the armpits, the chest, the shoulders. Taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Beautiful. Pressing into the hands, let's lift the gaze. Start to tuck your toes under and then start to walk your hands all the way towards the knees at the back of the mat. Bring your hands either side of your shin bones. Start to just press the bum to the heels and then straighten the arms as you press the floor away. Take a breath in here. And then as you breathe out, start to lift your knees, lower your heels, coming into a forward fold at the back of the mat. Let the head be heavy, maybe grab opposite elbows. We're just finding a ragdoll to start with. Maybe there's a gentle sway from side to side. Just visualizing here any stress, anxieties, busyness, worries, just leaving the crown of the head. Beautiful. Eventually, let's find center, find stillness, release the arms. Chin to chest, slowly start to roll your way, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up the spine, letting the head and neck come last. Once you get to the top, let's just take a nice big shoulder roll forwards, up and back. Finding your Tadasana, your mountain pose. From here, with your feet hip distance apart, let's inhale, extend the arms forward so the hands are in line with the shoulders, palms face down. And then exhale, just start to sit down into a chair. Just think about starting to activate through the muscles in the legs, the bum, the thighs. Think about soft shoulders and then think about the steadiness of your breath. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, inhale, straighten the legs, reach the arms up. And then exhale, forward fold, come all the way down, hands down, head in. As you breathe in, slide your hands to your shin, your halfway lift, lengthen your back. And then exhale, release down, hands to the floor, heads to the shins. Beautiful. To standing, inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, mountain pose, release your arms next to your hips. This time as you breathe in again, reach your arms forwards in line with your shoulders. Exhale, sit down into your chair. This time, instead of bringing the weight into the heels, let's shift the weight forwards into the toes. Maybe you can even lift up onto your tiptoes. Hold here, really feel everything fire up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, bring your hands to your heart, and then start to squat your bum all the way down to the heels. Really, really nice. Start to release your fingertips gently to the floor in front of you. Lower your knees to the mat. Keep the knees hip distance apart, and then as you breathe in, reach your hips and arms forwards and up, opening up across the chest. As you exhale, let's cactus the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, straighten the arms, lift up. And then exhale, tabletop position. Gently bring your hands forwards in front of you. On a breath in, drop your belly, lift your chin, lift your chest, cow pose. And then exhale, let's lift up and back, coming into our first down dog. For this first round, start to pedal out through the legs, bending one knee, bending the other knee, giving everything a little bit of a shake, whatever way you need to move. Beautiful. And then eventually finding stillness, strong press away through the hands. See if you can really relax through the heels. From this down dog, let's take an inhale, roll forwards, find your first high plank just for a second. Keep your toes tucked as you exhale, drop your knees. Bring your bum to your heels, coming into an active child's pose. Just let the chest melt down, feel the stretch through the feet. And then we're going to flow through this mini sequence a few rounds, just one breath, one movement. So of course, I'll guide you every step. So as you breathe in, let's start to slide the hands to the knees. Lift the hips, circle your arms all the way up to the sky into this kneeling position. Exhale, cactus the elbows, open up across the chest. Inhale, straighten the arms, lift up. Exhale, tabletop position, hands come forwards. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. Inhale, plank pose, roll forward, strong arms. Exhale, drop your knees, bum to heels, active child's pose. Again, inhale, slide the hands to the knees, circle the arms as you lift the hips up. Exhale, cactus the elbows, open the heart. Inhale, straighten the arms, lift up. Exhale, tabletop position. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards. Let's find that strong upper plank. Exhale, drop your knees, bum to heels, active child's. Just one more like this. Inhale, slide the hands to the knees, circle your arms, maybe find a little bit more length. Exhale, cactus the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, extend the arms, reach up. Exhale, tabletop position. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, cow pose. Exhale, lift your hips, come into your downward facing dog. This time as you inhale, roll forwards, come to high plank. Now keep everything as it is, look forwards, drop your knees. This time lower yourself slowly down to the tummy. Point your toes as you breathe in, find your first cobra, gentle back bend, elbows bent. Exhale, wave it all the way back down, chest then chin. 2 more times, inhale, maybe close the eyes, really feel into the movement. Exhale, slowly release. 1 more round, breathe in, rise to cobra. And then exhale, slowly release. Beautiful, let's tuck the toes. Inhale, press back to your tabletop position. And then exhale, down dog, lift your hips, lift your knees, and settle yourself there. Spread the fingers, take a breath in. And a sigh. Beautiful, let's inhale, lift the heels, gaze forwards. Exhale, this time walk your feet all the way to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale for length. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to standing, extend your arms up, reach up, tailbone lengthens. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart, Tadasana, mountain pose. Just close the eyes. Let's just take a deep breath in together. And a sigh to release. Beautiful. Let's inhale, open the eyes, extend your prayer up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your back. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot to the back of the mat, simple straight legs lunge. Bring your right foot underneath the knee. Draw your hips and chest forwards. And then a couple of times on your own, just start to bend and straighten that left leg. So just feeling into the left hip flexor, feeling into the hamstring maybe. Good, and then after about 3 or 4, the next time it's down, we're going to keep it there. Pressing into that right foot, inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Extend up, you can stay there, maybe interlace your fingers behind your head and just drop the head into the palms, really feeling that openness across the heart. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. If your hands are interlaced, let's inhale, straighten the spine, extend the arms. And then exhale, fingers down to the floor. Start to wiggle your right foot forwards, 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 forwards. Lift your right toes and then start to send your hips back into a half split. As you breathe in, send your tailbone back, draw your chest forwards. And then exhale, you're just folding over that right leg. Doesn't matter if it's slightly bent. First, deep hamstring stretch. Breathing in. And breathing out. Beautiful. Let's inhale, look forwards. Start to slide that left hand forwards. Place the palm flat to floor or block. And then start to bend into your right knee. Lift your left knee. Easy twist, right arm to the sky. Try to pull that right hip back. Maybe gaze to the right thumb. Taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Is there any more space you can create for this last breath in? And then exhale, right hand back down to the mat. Come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, draw everything forwards. And then exhale, step forwards, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, tall mountain, send your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, hands to your heart, Tadasana, your mountain pose. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, thighs or floor. Exhale, fingertips down, right foot steps back, straight legged runner's lunge. On your own time, start to bend and straighten that right leg. As you're doing that, try to draw your chest forwards, your shoulders back. Really, really nice. And then after a few rounds, let's lower the right knee. Pressing into the left foot, inhale, extend your arms, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Staying there or taking any other variations that feel good for you at this moment. Just really tuning into what it is your body needs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. If your arms are bound, inhale, extend the arms to the sky. Exhale, fingers down, frame your left foot. Walk your left foot forward so it's further than your left knee. Lift your left toes and then send your bum back into that half split. Once you get there, breathing in for length as you draw the hips back. And then breathing out, imagine the chin's coming to the shin as you find that deep hamstring stretch. Taking a breath in and a breath out. Beautiful. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Bring your right palm forwards, bring it flat. Start to bend your left knee, lift your right knee, and then left arm to the sky, easy twist. Try to pull the left hip back and rotate that left shoulder, really finding an openness in the front body. Breathing in and breathing out. I'm going to take one more turn as you inhale. And then exhale, left hand down to the mat. This time inhale, plank pose, step back. And then exhale, knees up or down, lower slowly to the tummy. Inhale, cobra, high cobra, up dog, your choice. And then down dog, exhale, lift your hips up and back. Take one deep breath in. And one deep breath out. Beautiful. As you breathe in, lift your heels, look forwards. Exhale, bend your knees, walk, step or hop your feet to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in, lengthen. Forward fold, exhale, release. Inhale to standing, extended mountain, reach up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart, finding Tadasana. Take your feet about hip distance apart. Find your drishti and just settle your breath. From here, we're going to start to shift the weight into the right leg and just draw the left knee into your chest. Find a moment of pause, find a micro bend into your right knee. And then from here, slowly start to step that left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Once it lands, turn the back heel flat. Draw your hips and tailbone forwards and then warrior one, extend your arms up to the sky. Continue to draw the right knee forward so you've got a big bend into your front knee. Really pressing through all four parts of the feet. Breathing in. Breathing out. Notice where you can find engagement and strength. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Lovely. Let's inhale, straighten that front leg. Start to pivot your hips to the long edge of the mat. Keep your feet as they are. And then open your arms to a T with your thumbs facing up. Gaze towards your right thumb as you breathe in, setting up for triangle, leaning forwards. And then exhale, triangle pose, back of the right hand to the inner shin, left arm to the sky. Think about pressing the back of the hand down so that you can rotate through that left shoulder. Breathing in. Breathing out. You've got it. Take one more breath in. Exhale, let's look down. Inhale, rise back up, arms to a T. Keep your feet as they are. As you exhale, interlace your hands behind your lower back. On an inhale, lift your fists, your chin, your chest, just like we did at the start. And then you can stay here. Otherwise, exhale, rebend the right knee. Humble warrior, bow to the inside of your right thigh. This is a pose of surrender, so completely let the upper body go with gravity. Let the head be soft. Let the weight of the feet, the strength of the legs keep you stable. Breathing in. Releasing even more on that exhale. Again, breathe in. Breathing out. Beautiful. On your next inhale, lift your chin. Press through your feet. We're rising all the way back up. Release your arms to a T. Straighten your right leg. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your right toes in. On an inhale, lift your chin, your chest. And then exhale, forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged fold. Hands to blocks or floor. Let the crown of the head draw towards the earth. Just think here about the tailbone lifting, the weight shifting slightly forwards into the toes. Beautiful. Let's inhale, find our halfway lift. Exhale, look to the front of the mat, finding your runner's lunge. Start to walk your hands around, framing your right foot. Inhale, plank pose, step back. Exhale, lower down, halfway all the way, knees up or down, your variation. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking that deep breath in. And slow breath out. Breathing in, lift heels, look forwards. Exhale, walk, step, hop your feet between your thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to standing, reach your arms tall, tall mountain. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Again, take your feet about hip distance apart, find your drishti, and just for a moment, let your breath settle. This time, little bend into the knees, shift into the left foot. Draw your right knee into your chest, find a moment of pause, see how high you can lift it. And then bending that left knee deeper, start to step that right foot all the way to the back of the mat, setting up for warrior one. Back heel drops, big bend into the left knee, and then inhale, extend your arms, draw your tailbone forwards, feel the stretch through the right hip flexor, strong press through all parts of the feet, breathing in, breathing out. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Start to rotate the hips to the long edge of the mat. Open your arms to a T, thumbs face up. Gazing to that left thumb, breathe in, start to lean forwards, draw that left hip back. And then triangle pose, left hand to inner shin, right arm to the sky. Utthita Trikonasana. Utthita is extended. Trikona is triangle, asana is pose. Good, just breathing here. Good, one more rotation, breathe in. And then breathing out, gazing down. Inhaling, arms up to a T. Keep the feet, exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. As you breathe in, lift your fists, your chin, your chest. Start to bend into that left knee and then humble warrior, bow to the inner left thigh. Let the head completely be heavy. Think about pressing through the little toe edge of the back foot and surrendering the upper body. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. And as you breathe in, lift your chin, slowly pull your weight all the way back up. Straightening the left leg, bringing your hands to your hips, turning your left toes in. As you inhale, lift your chin, your chest. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, come down. Any variation, maybe it's the same, maybe it's a different arm position, maybe it's a twist, whatever feels good, go there now. Just a couple of breaths. Beautiful, wherever you are, release the arms if they're not. Let's inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, runner's lunge, front of the mat. Walk your hands around, frame your left foot. Inhale, plank pose, step back. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way to your variation of chaturanga. Inhaling, cobra or upward facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a moment here, pedal the legs if you want to. Just take any little movements, stretches, poses that feel good here. Beautiful. And then finding stillness, let's inhale, look forwards. Exhale, lower down to your knees. Swing your legs around, just come into a seated position. Let's release the legs out long for a moment, flex through the feet. Inhale, straighten the arms, lift the chest. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, hands to thighs, shins or feet, head towards the legs. Just 2 breaths here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, find a little bit more fold. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. As you breathe in, find length, look forwards, halfway lift. Exhale, release the fold. Come into a comfortable cross-legged position, sitting how you started. Take your left fingertips behind you and take your right hands to the outside of the left knee. As you inhale, think crown of the head lifting up, chest draws forwards. And then a simple twist as you exhale, twist to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out, maybe even closing the eyes. Beautiful. Look forwards. Release the right hands behind you. Take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lengthen the chest. Exhale, twisting around, maybe gazing over that left shoulder. Right shoulder, sorry. Beautiful. Gazing forwards. Release, come back, hands onto the knees. Let the shoulders relax and just for a moment, close down your eyes. Let's take an inhale, draw the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll them down and back. Again, like that, inhale, shoulders to the ears. And exhale, roll them down and back, pausing here. Taking a breath in. And a gentle sigh to release. Just start to come back to that steadiness in your breath. Trying to see if you can stay here for these final few moments. And as you settle back into this sense of stillness, just start to bring to mind one thing today in which you're grateful for. Maybe it's the warmth of your home, your loving family or friends, or even just this small portion of time you found for yourself today. And as you find whatever it is, just notice, how does this make you feel? Warmth, peace. Perhaps it brings a little smile across the face. And as you continue to breathe, just let that grow with each breath. Allowing this thought to expand. And perhaps thinking of a few more things you're grateful for, big or small. Maybe it's all the joy from the holiday season, the kindness of someone you love. Or maybe simply the food that you will enjoy today. Just visualize these clearly in your mind. And as you sit here with these for just a few more moments, imagine it spreading through your body. Feel it in your heart, radiating outwards. And with each breath, just let it grow brighter and stronger, filling you with a deep sense of both appreciation and connection. And as we end our practice together today, take a moment to silently say thank you. to yourself, to someone you love, to the universe, or simply to this moment. Let's bring our hands together into heart center. Chin to chest, forehead to fingertips. Holding with you this openness, this love, this warmth, this gratitude into not only the rest of the day, but into the new year that's upon us. As always, a deep sense of gratitude to each and every one of you for showing up and sharing your time and energy with me. The light in me honours the light in you. Namaste, everyone.